Eagle News.
Today is May 5th, and it's a C-Day. Lunch. Tomorrow's lunch will be turkey taco or chicken fajitas. I'm hungry already.
Of course you are, bruh.
Guest speakers today.
He's the top eagle.
It's Mr. J.
Hello, Eagles, and welcome to Eagle News here with Mr. J. It is Monday, May 5th. Happy birthday today to just one student out there, Aaron White in Houselia. Happy birthday. This week's our Essential of the Week is going to be appreciate and care about others. One, because we are a family. It's our number one essential that we have. Not only do you want to care about your other classmates within your classroom, you're also looking at your house. But most importantly this week, our teachers. It is Teacher Appreciation Week. So we want to take time throughout this entire week and make sure that we show our love and appreciation for all of our teachers. Now, when I mean all, that is anybody who works with you in our building is called a teacher. Whether that's your homeroom teacher, could be a switch teacher, could be a sped teacher, could be an IA, could be an encore teacher. Those are all teachers, and we want to show our love and appreciation for them this entire week. And every day we should show that. It is also going to be School Nurse Appreciation Day. That's going to be taking place on Wednesday. So we want to make sure we celebrate our clinic staff. Now, let's take a moment and talk about the clinic because there's a couple minor changes coming to the clinic. We have our clinic, which is located in the front office. This is going to be used for only emergencies. We're going to have a secondary clinic, which is going to be located in room 8, which is going to be down House Duende. And if maybe you got pulled with our tutors, Miss Cole or Miss Bishop, that was the room that you went into. So room 8 is going to be used for any student every single day who has to take their daily medications and a couple other emergency things that your teachers will let you know if that applies to you or not you. So some of us, we take a different medication in the middle of the day. And if that is you, you're going to actually go to House Duende, room number 8. So I know for the next few days, we're going to be transitioning to this. So we're actually going to be having 2 clinic spaces, and we want to make sure that we're doing that to allow more space for our front office clinic to address those emergencies that may come up. Fundraisers are still going on. So students, this is going on for the rest of the school year. So if you haven't had an opportunity to get that code on the back of your lanyard, make sure you get that code. We're at 35% of our student population has completed that. We want to try to get to at least 40 and above. If we get to at least 40, then we have an opportunity of possibly getting a book vending machine. So we only need a small more portion of our school to actually have an opportunity of possibly getting that. So if you ever get your lanyard, you get that code, you're just going to go ahead and come on down to the front office. We'll go ahead and give you your book buddy. Now, not only that, your family members are shopping at certain places to help give money back to the school and also donating gift cards to your teachers. So a lot of you have already done that. We've actually already had over $4,500 in gift cards have given to our wonderful teachers and staff members. So keep them coming. Also, students, you get rewarded for those things as well. So there are different prizes that you're going to receive the more donations that you give to the school. So those prizes are going to be delivered here soon to the school, and we're going to be issuing those out to you. So keep it going. It's going on for the rest of the school year. On Friday, we are going to have an honor roll and principals list celebration. So that's going to be taking place in the afternoon on Friday. We had an asynchronous day on Friday, last Friday. All that work is due by this Friday. And today is School Lunch Hero Day. So we want to take a moment and celebrate and thank our cafeteria staff for all that they do. Don't forget that we are still helping out Miss Wildy by donating any gift cards. Remember, our Young Ladies of Excellence will be swinging by every day to see if there are any donations to support Miss Wildy. Here is our Thinkler of the Week, the Gummy Bear Pyramid. So how can you flip the Gummy Bear Pyramid upside down? But you can only move 3 gummy bears. The 3 gummy bears that you move are your choice on which ones that you move, but can you get that pyramid flipped upside down by moving only 3 gummy bears? If you know the answer, it might be worth some house points for your house. Take a moment and celebrate our Great Computer Club Challenge. They had their competition this weekend, so great job to all of our students who participated, our staff members who were there as well. Down below talks about if there were any of those groups that actually placed. Unfortunately, a couple of them did not place, but they did their best in their graphic design and internet scavenger hunt. We did have an honorable mention for visual programming and block coding, and 3rd place went out to our desktop publishing, but let's give it up for 1st place, desktop presentations. Congratulations to those, and congratulations to anybody who participated in our staff that did come out and support them. Our legacy thought of the day: every day brings new opportunities to grow. And growing is doing better than you were the day before. We talk about that Mamba mentality from Kobe Bryant. We want to have that instilled with us, that we always want to do better every single day, better than we were the day before. Well, students, there are changes that are coming. Some of you know these changes, as our staff has been made aware of these changes, but there are some changes that are going to happen now and some changes that are going to happen next school year. So if you're going to be returning back to Westside next school year, the house hallways are going away. And instead, we are going to be transitioning back to a standard school and having grade level hallways. So there'll be a 4th grade wing, a 5th grade wing, and a 6th grade wing within our building. But within those classes are going to be a multitude of houses. So think of your homeroom right now that you have, and everybody within your homeroom is part of the same house. Next school year, all 4 houses will be represented within that classroom to allow for a great opportunity for some competition, and of course making sure we display good sportsmanship. So houses, very similar. When you come to Westside, you'll be put one of your 4 houses, remain in that house for your entire time here at Westside. And of course, your house is working together to earn special prizes, but by the end of the year, trying to make sure you have the most points to be able to win that year. So let's talk about the changes that are going to take place this school year. There are a couple processes. One, house sportsmanship is going to remain the same. We want to make sure that not only do we support our own house, but we're being respectful to all of the other 3 houses. That stays the same. There are no changes. Eagle Magic and House Health are staying, but there's a slight little twist we're going to talk about here in a second. There are a couple things that are going away, but kind of going to be incorporated in other things. That's a stamina meter and consecutive days of good behavior. We, of course, are going to trial these things for the next 6 weeks to see if they are how we want them to operate next school year. And I'll be meeting my head of houses next week to talk about these as well. But then we're going to do something new this year called house probation. So if you're not going to help your house, then something is going to happen. So let's take a moment and go down these. So again, sportsmanship, Eagle Magic, House Health, all staying the same. Sportsmanship, absolutely no changes. We take a look at House Health. It is a new month, so we all are back to full health. But if you do notice something, the middle heart, the 5th heart, actually is white with a safety cone on it. That's important to know that. In a second, I'm going to tell you why that is there. For Eagle Magic, now Duenda, I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, where did all our powers go? Well, I took them away for right now and have actually given you guys a surplus of bonus points for them, because I want to see how this new process is going to work out with us all with a blank board at this current moment. Stamina meter is gone, but we still have the expectations of being able to walk down that hallway in that 3S line. If we are noticed consistently a certain group, a certain class, a certain team, a certain house that is not able to do that, we're going to take a heart away from that house. So even though the actual stamina meter is gone, we're still going to keep you accountable. And of course, we can still give hearts if we see a house, a group of students that are continuously doing the right thing in the hallway. You could earn that heart back. And hearts are very, very important, because at the end of every single week, so the next 6 weeks of school, on that end of that week, whichever house or houses have the most hearts, you're going to receive a prize. So this Friday, we're going to go around and deliver something small, just some freeze pops, to the house that actually has the most hearts by Friday. Now, the goal is, and the hope is, that all houses remain in full health all week long and throughout the entire month. And then every Friday, every student within that house will receive that prize. So by Friday, this Friday, if your house has the most hearts, you will receive a freeze pop. Now let's talk about that heart, that white heart that has a safety cone on it, because that's very important. So what that simply means is that if your house gets below that mark, and you're still the house that has the most hearts, you will not receive the prize. You cannot get below that safety cone, since that simply means that you have less than 5 hearts. We don't want to celebrate any house that has less than 5 hearts. So for example, if Duende had 4 hearts and every other house only had 2 hearts, Duende does have the most hearts. They do qualify for the prize on Friday, but since they are below the safety cone, they will receive nothing at all. So you must keep your hearts above the safety cone in order to even possibly qualify for the prize on Friday. Now, of course, there are plenty of ways to actually get those hearts back, because now we're taking consecutive days of good behavior away. Right now, with Simply, you would accumulate, right? 1 day, 2 day, 3 days. And if you ever got to 5 days, you earned yourself a house meeting in Eagle Magic. Well, we've noticed this year we've gotten 2, 3, and we keep going back down to 0. Not that many Eagle Magic moments were celebrated. So instead, we're going to kind of take away consecutive days of good behavior, and we're looking at Simply just every single day. So how this simply works is there are 3 grade levels in every house except for Duende. If 4th grade within your house has a great day, there are no behavior problems that come to the administration, then your house is going to spin the Wings of Fortune, which has different prizes on there that accumulate to house points, that accumulate to bonus hearts, that accumulate to Eagle Magic prizes as well. Now let's say 4th and 5th grade do very well, there are no issues at all. Well, they're also going to spin the Wings of Fortune, but the wheel is larger, bigger, and better prizes. If every single grade level within that house has no issues at all, you would get to the level 3 wheel, which has massive amount of prizes, massive amount of house points on there. So this starts tomorrow. So it's going to base off of what size of wheel you're going to get is based off of how many grade levels within that hallway can do the right thing. So again, let's say for Mudita, the only grade level that does well is 6th grade. 5th and 4th struggle. That means they still can spin the Wings of Fortune, but it's going to be a smaller wheel, only level 1. So the size of your wheel depends on each grade level contributing what they need to. And then it starts all over. Every single day it starts over. And we will spin this Wings of Fortune on the Eagle News. So tomorrow, when you're watching Eagle News, I'm hoping we're spinning Wings of Fortune for every house, but we'll see which level of wheel they'll actually be able to spin. And probation. We know there are certain students who continue to hold your house down. The house goes to 2, then they fall to 0, and they keep repeating their same mistakes. They're not having that Mamba mentality. So with those students, if they continue to not be accountable, they're going to be put into what we call house probation. So they're going to be removed temporarily from their house. So if it's Friday and we're going around and we're giving out snow cones to people within your house, if you're on house probation, you will not receive a snow cone until you're ready to rejoin your house and do what you need to do to have ownership to help your house and not hurt your house. So right now, Duende, congratulations. You currently are in first place, 6 weeks to go. We've got this new challenge of Wings of Fortune taking place, so this could really move things around. So we're going to find out. I'm excited to see tomorrow of what actually happens. So interesting fact of the day, dolphins. Did you know that dolphins actually give each other names? Now, of course, they can't speak in English, but of course, they do have a unique whistle that they use to distinguish other dolphins. Students, have a great day or not. Choice yours. We love you and leave a legacy.
Today's going to be a high of 75 degrees.
Announcements. Wednesday is Nurse Appreciation Day. Show them some love this week.
Who invented algebra?
I don't know. Who invented algebra?
An expert. Don't forget to leave a legacy.
Have a good rest of your day.